And with the sun setting today at around 4:45, not a lot of sunshine either. Yeah, getting that daily sunlight, that dose of vitamin D, it's been a little tough this week. A lot of cloud cover coming through. We'll see that into the weekend as well. Now, still waiting for the snow. Look at this. I love this picture here. This is by Sylvie in Hearst, Ontario, Northern Ontario, December the 8th. 2014 and then 2015. What a big difference. And a lot of people are really waiting for the snow. It's not just a story in through Ontario. No, it's actually countrywide for the most part. Look at this here. Toronto, as of December the 10th in 2014, we saw 17 centimeters. Ottawa at 35. On this date, actually, in 2014, Ottawa picked up 15 centimeters of snow. This year, we're not doing so well when it comes to those snowfall totals, are we? Calgary here, also feeling the lack of snow. December 10th, 2014, saw 72 centimeters by that date. This year, just 14. So some of us saying, hey, this is awesome. I haven't had to shovel the driveway yet, but others are thinking, when is winter actually going to arrive? Well, cold air is coming into play Tuesday next week. Now, this afternoon, we're up to 9, so certainly when we see that precipitation roll through, it's not going to be falling as snow. No, we are going to be looking at a few light showers through the overnight tonight. But when I say light, similar to what we saw last night. Yeah, very, very light. Almost just makes the driveway wet, and that's about it. So 9 degrees, certainly above seasonal. All right, guys, a very fun tour this morning around FedEx. And here's a look at our morning headlines. Yeah, this is what you can expect today. Mild temperatures continue. Yeah, it doesn't feel like December at all, does it? A daytime high of 9 today. Overnight rain and big delays on the northbound 404. We're still looking at problems at the 407. And I want to let you know this route is unusually slow for this time this morning. All right, 8:35 a.m. It's already 6 degrees for the city of Toronto, warming up to 9 this afternoon. And do expect some light showers through the overnight. What an awesome morning there to be touring around FedEx. And of course, yeah, I'm sure they're very busy people this time of year. I'm showing you here systems across the country because today through the prairie, some colder air is sinking in. And this is actually going to help change our weather story into next week. That cold air will filter in eventually into our region. But today, hey, it's another above seasonal day. Current conditions, 8:45 a.m. It's 6 degrees in the city of Toronto. Our almanac tells us we should be at 1.8 for this time of year for December the 10th. So to see a daytime high of 9, well, easy to figure out. We're certainly above seasonal today. I want to take you out onto the roads here. Emergency vehicles still on the scene. A very slow morning. Also a slow morning on the east line of the GO train as well. Earlier that was closed. Resumed now, but still all that residual volume. Now, we do have the rain moving through northern Ontario. We will see some rain here tonight, just very light showers through the overnight. And Friday, another mild day with some sunshine. And it's now time to talk about the weekend. Yeah, thanks so much for being here with us today. You're watching the Weather Network. It is Thursday. It's December the 10th. I'm Rachel Schoutsen, and we'll focus in on Saturday first in our Long Ranger. Saturday is a bit of a tricky forecast. We're seeing this easterly wind over Lake Ontario, and if this wind becomes a little bit more dominant, that's when temperatures could really fall. Now, it still is going to be a mild and above seasonal day, but it's going to be the difference between, are we going to see 6 degrees or will it be 10 in the city of Toronto? Right now, we're thinking about 10. We are going to see the warm front come through throughout the morning, and we could be tracking in some spotty showers. Now, when the heavier rain will come through, it's going to be with a more defined system. I'll show you that coming up here. But look at Friday, high pressure's in place, but cloud cover, we have been dealing with a lot of that cloud. Mild conditions on Friday. See this here? That's your spotty showers in for Saturday. And then Sunday is interesting because this is when we see a more well-defined low approach our region. But look at Sunday. We're basically in that warm, dry sector of the low. So Sunday, we could see a few isolated showers, but strong southerly flow here, and temperatures are going to be nice and mild for Sunday. We're going to see a high of about 11 degrees. Monday is when that cold front swings through. Temperatures fall throughout the day, and we could with this see about 10 to 15 millimeters of rain. And behind it, a cool down for the GTA. It's Thursday, December the 10th. Thanks so much for making the Weather Network a part of your morning. This was taken earlier this morning at FedEx, and that's exactly where we'll join Kevin Yard in about 20 seconds here. But first, your morning headlines. The mild temperatures continue. Rain overnight tonight, and hashtag still waiting for snow. Use this hashtag on social media and tell us about this winter. What do you think about it? Are you wishing there was more white stuff? Kevin, I know the people at FedEx, well, they're happy about the lack of snow, right? It makes it easy to deliver all of those parcels because I'm sure they're as busy as Santa this time of year. Yeah, everybody making sure they get their packages and their presents this time of year. I'm sure there's some very busy people over there at FedEx. All right, our almanac for December the 10th, it tells us we should be at around 1.8 for a daytime high. Well, what if I told you we're going to get to 9 degrees today? Another above seasonal day. We have those winds out of the south pumping up our temperatures. 9 for Toronto, 10 in Windsor. It's even raining in Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins, and Kapuskasing, where this time of year we certainly should be seeing snow. I remember this year, actually 2014, so last year, Halloween in Sudbury, there was like 2 feet of snow on the ground. So this year things are certainly looking very different. Use that hashtag, still waiting for snow. We can talk about that. Into Friday, we will see some more sunshine. Mild air continues. Well, happy Thursday. Thanks so much for making the Weather Network a part of your day today. It's December the 10th, and it's another mild December day. Yeah, that's exactly what's in the forecast here. We do have a low moving throughout Ontario. It's bringing in some showers up through northern and central Ontario. But for us here in the south, it's another mild day, 9 degrees, but the cloud cover continues. When we talk about mild conditions, look at this. We should be at 1.8 for the daytime high for December the 10th. So to see 9, temperatures skyrocketing this week, and we're staying warm like this even into Friday and Saturday as well. This afternoon, though, we're not going to get too much vitamin D from the sun, that's for sure. Another cloudy day for us. This morning, we've been dealing with some fog down through Hamilton and Waterloo as well. We see that rain move through northern Ontario through the afternoon, and to the south, that rain will hit us just about the overnight, but very light showers, similar to what we saw last night. Now, are you still waiting for snow? A lot of us talking about this on social media and, of course, right here at the Weather Network. That's today's topic in Share Your Weather. And now let's talk about the still waiting for snow in Share Your Weather. Yeah, a lot of people in through southern Ontario, they're saying, is winter ever going to come? And look at this comparison. Sylvie sends us in this one from Hearst in northern Ontario. This is what winter looks like this year in Hearst. Not a drop of snow in this picture. And last year, well, 2014, certainly a huge difference. And a lot of people in through southern Ontario are thinking the same thing. When will we cool down? When will things start to look like winter? We're 15 days away from Christmas. Well, next week into Tuesday, we will feel the drop, but there's not a significant cool down or a significant amount of snow coming through. Before I leave you here, Balcony Sunset, Cassandra sends us this one from Toronto. Thank you for sharing your weather. And now Dr. Doug joins the show with our Long Ranger. And Doug, can you take us through some of the highlights in the Long Range?
Well, the very mild pattern will continue right through the weekend into early next week. But by the end of next week, still a chance of seeing some snow before Christmas, and then a classic fall storm, not a winter storm, as we go through that transition in the patterns.
Okay, so let's focus in on Saturday here. I know this forecast has been a tricky one,
right,
especially with that easterly wind.
Yeah, stalled front and easterly wind will keep us from getting as warm as we could, but let's call it great shopping weather.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty day, but you won't have any troubles getting out with just some light showers or drizzle, and very mild temperatures, approaching double digits.
Okay.
The double-digit temperatures are likely going to stay to our southwest. Those warm temperatures are going to try to get in here on Sunday. Now, for much of the day, the wind will probably be off the lake and keep us from being this warm, but by evening and into the overnight, we should see those double-digit temperatures.
Okay, now let's take a look at a few of the models here, and we can see Sunday. What's interesting about this is we see a more defined system come towards us, but we're sort of right in that warm, dry sector.
Yeah, most of Sunday will be rain-free. We will see those increasing southerly winds, but this is our classic fall storm. It will have some snow for northern Ontario. We'll see a period of rain Sunday night and into Monday, and then we will have strong, gusty westerly winds and falling temperatures during the day on Monday. We're not going to get into Arctic air, but we could see some snow showers up towards Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. And then this is the front that comes through that brings some colder temperatures towards the end of next week.
Okay.
Quite mild to start the day on Monday.
Yeah, Monday, still 10 degrees for the city of Toronto. We should be at around 1.8 for this time of year on today's date. Tuesday here down to 6. So that's some of the colder air.
Right. Now, as we get to the end of the week, though, keeping an eye on a system passing to our south, can't rule out that we do see some snow before Christmas.
All right, Doug, thank you. Well, good morning. It's great to see you here today, Thursday, December the 10th. I'm Rachel Schoutsen. Thank you for making the Weather Network a part of your day. Today, Kevin Yard is at FedEx. This is a look at behind-the-scenes FedEx here. We're going to show you that in a second. But first, let's talk about our morning headlines. Yeah, this is what's going on at the Weather Network. Mild temperatures continue. Certainly doesn't feel like December. Overnight rain tonight, very, very light stuff. And also hashtag still waiting for snow, a popular one right now on social media. And we'll talk more about that throughout the show. But Kevin, you're at FedEx this morning, and it's a great morning to be there. Mild conditions, and I'm sure it's a very busy place this time of year. Well, pretty great day today. Cloudy, yes, but we're used to that cloud cover. We've been dealing with it for days now. This afternoon, 9 degrees for the city of Toronto. A better chance of seeing some sunshine as we look ahead into Friday. Now, I'll show you this system here. Rain moves throughout northern Ontario today. Tonight, though, see that quick little blip of rain? Yeah, not a whole lot here. We're really just talking about minimal amounts of rain. That's going to happen through the overnight. A better chance of sunshine into Friday. Rain returns for Saturday. For more on your forecast, check this out.